here, and today we're going to talk about sleep and ways to get a better night's sleep. So, I have 7 tips that I want to share with you on how to get a better night's sleep. So, my first tip is to have a bedtime routine, a bedtime time, and to stick with it. If you guys think about it, if you have kids, your kids are on a bedtime routine. I know when my kids started a bedtime routine when they were babies. That was something that I had always wanted to do, and so I started a bedtime routine. They would have bath, bottle, bed. And now it's dinner, bath, reading, bed. So my kids go to bed the same time every night. On the weekends, they get to stay up like an hour later, and that's it. But they pretty much wake up at the same time. So if you have a bedtime, you stick to it, you'll wake up at the same time. So I find like on the weekends, I'll go to bed, on a Friday or Saturday night, and I still get up, it might be an hour later than I normally do, but I'm not sleeping my day away. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to not nap. Don't try to catch up on sleep. I know for me, if I nap in the middle of the day, I have a harder time going to sleep at night, which then means I'm going to be more tired the next morning. It just ends up being a vicious cycle. So if you're tired, get up and do something. Get up and move, go walk around your neighborhood, get up and sweep, whatever it is, just get up. Even if you just get up and march in place while you're watching TV, or, get on the floor with your kids and play if you have little ones at home. Just don't try to catch up on sleep. Tip number 3 is to wind down before your bedtime. So, turn off all your electronics, dim your lights a little bit, and do relaxing activities. Maybe that's go and take a bath. I know for us moms, that can be kind of a hard thing to do, is to take some time for yourself to do something relaxing, but it is so important to be able to get that good night's sleep and to have better sleep. And so for me, like my kids, their electronics turn off at 7 p.m. They go read at 7:30, and it's lights out at 8 p.m. That helps them to wind down before those lights go out, so that they're more relaxed and they can fall asleep a lot easier. And I find reading is such a relaxing activity to do before bed. It helps me fall asleep faster. Tip number 4 is to make your bedroom comfortable, dark, and cool. Like, anybody knows that if it is too hot, it is so hard to go to sleep. And although I might nag my husband because he turns our AC down so much in the evening time, I know it's so that he can stay cool and he can sleep better. Because when you're hot, you do not sleep. You toss and turn, you're sweating, it's just not good. So make sure that your bedroom is dark and it's cool and it's comfortable. Okay, my next tip I might get a lot of flack for, and I'm okay with that because I am. That's all there is to it. But you got to keep your kids and your pets out of your bedroom and out of your bed. I know, co-sleeping is like a really big thing, but in order to get a good night's sleep, you really need your own space. And if all of your kids, I have 3 kids. If all 3 of my kids were like trying to get in my husband and I's bed, we'd never sleep anywhere. We'd probably be on the floor or in our kids' beds. Your bedroom with your spouse is your bed. And even if you just have pets, like your pets need a place for them to sleep. When you have other things, other children coming into your bed, it makes it harder to sleep because they're taking up all the space. You're constantly tossing and turning, so you don't get a good night's sleep. So keep your kids and your pets out of your bed and your bedroom for that matter. When my kids were younger, our kids have never slept with us. They had to sleep on the floor. If you got scared, you could come in our room, but you had to sleep on the floor. And our daughter literally would bring a pillow and a blanket and go to sleep on our floor. I'd wake up in the morning and she was there because she had had a bad dream. But it is just something that my husband and I do, and I feel like it's helped us to sleep better. You know, take it or leave it. It's up to you, but it is my tip. Tip number 6 is to not stay in bed. If you can't fall asleep after 15 minutes of being in bed, get up and go back to bed when you're sleepy. That's why like doing the relaxing things is so helpful, because it relaxes you enough to your body can fall asleep. But get up, do something, and go back to bed when you're sleepy. I know for like some people, you just lay there. I mean, I've laid there for hours. So, you know, this is a really good tip, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to get up, because if I get up, then I'm going to be up for hours. So you might have to find something that, you know, you may have to tweak it a little bit and be like, all right, if I'm in bed for an hour and I'm not asleep, I'll get up and then I'll come back to bed when I'm sleepy. But I know for some of us, I've seen memes out there that are like, you know, get to bed, you're so sleepy, and then you get in bed and your body's like, never mind, just kidding. So I get that, guys. So you just kind of have to find your balance and what's gonna work for you and how to get to that relaxing state to where you can fall asleep within 15, 30 minutes of getting into bed. My last and final tip is your bed has 2 activities: sleep and sex. That's it. That's all you should be doing in bed. Sleep and sex. That's it. So go have sex. Who doesn't want to do that? So just make sure that your bed is being used for what it needs to be used for. You know, don't be in bed watching TV all night long. Make your room a relaxing, comfortable place, and it's the bedroom for you and your significant other to have sex and to sleep. All right, guys. As always, if you found this helpful, please give me the thumbs up, share away. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, show me some love, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye.